Okay, I'm streaming. I'm good. All right, cool. Hey guys, how are you? Hope everyone is doing all right out there. Hope everyone's hunkering down. Hunker? Bunker? Hunger bunker. Whichever you prefer. If you prefer to hunker, then hunker. If you prefer to bunker, then bunker. If you prefer something else, then go for that too, I guess. Hunker or bunker. Or both. Hunker bunker. So I am coming back at ya with another tutorial. Today I'm going to be in After Effects, and we're going to be messing around with lower thirds. And if you are not sure what lower thirds are, it is usually in the lower third of the screen. That's why they call it a lower third. Some little like title or something that pops up from the side or comes up from the bottom. Usually you'll see it like, let's say like a news anchor when their name pops up, right? It'll say like, oh man, I saw a really funny one the other day. I can't remember the guy's name, but it was something Raspberry. His last name was Raspberry. I thought it was pretty funny. But anyway, when you see like the guy's name up on the bottom, you know. And so I'm actually going to try to copy one that I saw on YouTube. So check this out. Here's the one I want to do. I'm going to go to YouTube. And right up, I think in this box here is, I can mute it, is the one that I want to do. And it's kind of like two parallelograms. And actually it's really funny because my middle name is Harrison. So I'm going to have a smaller parallelogram pop up to the left and a bigger one pop up to the right. Now I'm wondering, oh, this is interesting. Whatever. We'll just match the color of the background. We'll be fine. But it'd be cool if you could somehow do like a mask. I wonder, is there a way to do masking with letters? Oh, we'll find out. So we'll see if we can do a mask with letters. I don't know if it's even possible, but it would be cool if you mask that somehow. So whatever color the background is, that's the color of that. But worst comes to worst, we'll just make it the same color. But we could play with colors. It could just be white, whatever. But anyway, it's going to be two parallelograms that kind of like pop one left, one right. And I'm going to rewind it just a tiny bit just to see it again, just to see how the animation starts. I think they both come at the same time. Yeah, and it looks like the letters are kind of like there at the same time as well. So we're going to mess with this. I like this one right here. That's the one that like jumped out at me. So here we go. And it's just going to say Che Harrison. So here we are. Let's do this. Jump into After Effects. I'm going to make it really big because hopefully it'll scale, right? It doesn't need to be like super small to begin with. We can make it big and then shrink it down. We're going to give it a shot. Okay. Here we go. File. Nope. Here. Let's go with a new composition, and we are going to call this lower third. Lower third 1. I don't know. 1920 by 1080 is fine with me. Actually, I want to do, which one was it? What did we figure out the other day? This one, right? Nope, not that one. Was it this one? 25 frames. Yeah, 1280 by 720, 25 frames a second, and we literally need like maybe 5 seconds. So 5 seconds, and let's hit it. All right, cool. Now, I think I want to do the shapes first. And I am going to do... Oh, how do I want to do this? Why don't we start actually with a new solid. And we are going to do... Should we do white? Yeah, why not? Let's go with a white solid and make it like the size of that. So cool. Now I'm going to lock this out. So that'll be like my background. Now I am going to add a new... let's go shape layer. Let's see what happens. Can I do polygon tool? And if I single click on it, no. Or hold on. There's got to be a way. Double click? No. What if I double click on the shape here? Yes. No. Oh, up here, is there maybe... I want to change the number of sides I have. Do. There's got to be a way to do that. Polystar. Let's see. Stroke, path, transform. Is there a transform, anchor point, scale, skew, axis? There's got to be some way to fix like the number of sides. Bezier, default, small screen. Do. New shape layer. There's nothing there, huh? Okay. I'm going to figure this out. Let's go back to here, and I want a new shape layer. A new shape layer. Okay, this is my shape layer. Now I want to add a... okay, let's go back here. This is polygon tool. Nope. Right click. Nope. Double click. Nope. How about if I double click up here? That inserts it up in there. Hold on. There's got to be a way to adjust the number of sides. Oh, maybe there was something in my project panel. Did I miss that completely? Shape layer. No, nothing. What's this? Snap along edge. Snap to show features inside collapse compositions. At what? Fill, stroke, add, default. Okay, let's YouTube it. Did you see it like almost automatically came up there? Not in Illustrator, in After Effects. Here. Yep. Polygon tool. Yep. Okay. Yep. Yep. Polystar 1. Polystar path. Points. How did I miss that? I was like totally there before. Okay, let's go with what this guy does. He does a red, and I'm going to go down here into Polystar 1, Polystar path. Yeah, points was the first one. And I somehow just, maybe it was just going so quickly that I missed it. Let's drop it to 4. Okay. And, yeah, whatever. That's it. I just, seems like a little crooked to me. So let's like, where's my anchor point? Seems a little straighter. Hold on. I'm going to delete this. I think it had to do with the way that I even brought this thing in. Let's click on this guy again. Double click. So now it's straight. Should be even. Now if I go down to my polystar and I go to polystar path and drop this thing down to 4, and I'm still going to need to rotate it, huh? I'm going to hold shift to keep proportions. Or no. No, I don't want to keep proportions. But I do want to rotate this thing. Okay, so I guess from here I'm just going to... Oh, you know what I could do? Hold on, guys. There's got to be an easier way. Nope. Drop this down to 4. Ooh, I wonder if a square would be easier. I'm probably using the wrong thing, right? Some expert is going to be like, this guy has no idea what he's doing. Okay. New shape. Did I tell you that I am not a professional? Rectangle tool. Double click. Okay, it fills the thing. Now I'm going to go and, yep, 4 points is cool. I'm going to scale you down. Okay. Now, is there a way that I can just edit the 1 point? Pen tool. Does this pen tool do something? Nope. That's not what I want. What if I just like click on this 1 point? Roundness is cool. I could round it. Transform. Anchor point. Skew scale. Skew. Look how easy that is, man. Oh my gosh. Incredible. Just skew it. Okay, cool. That was way easier. Okay, so this one is skewed other way. This way. Okie dokie. Sounds good. I'm probably going to need to scale this down a little. Okay, so notice that I'm not adding like any keyframes or anything yet. I'm just getting scale and just getting this shape to the way that I want it. And again, this is going to pop up down here, so it's... Eventually I'll hopefully scale it all down. Because once I do it, I could make it like into a composition, and then I should be able to scale the entire composition the way I want it to. Okay. Now, let's go back. They're both the same way. So I'm just going to duplicate this layer. Back up to this guy. Enter to rename it. So I'm going to name this left box. And Control D will duplicate it. I'm going to hit enter to rename this one right box. Okay, cool beans. Now I'm going to move the right box this way. And the scale, let's align these two. Align. Align these two somehow. Oh, to the top. So I know that they're both even on the top there. Okay, cool beans. I think I'm in a good spot here. I'm going to change this anchor point here to the center, about the center, and now I'm going to open this guy up and go to transform, and hey, what's up? There's a couple guys here. I didn't even know you guys were here. So I don't know if you saw what I'm trying to do here, how long you've been here, but I'm trying to do like a simple lower thirds without really knowing what the heck I'm doing. So now I'm going to take this box, and since I set the anchor point to the middle, I should be able to adjust the scale up and slide it over. I'm going to hold shift to make sure that it just stays sort of in position. Cool. Now I'm going to go back and let's see. This thing is like a, I'm going to say it's like a, it's not solid white. And colors don't really matter because I'm doing a white background anyway. So leave that red. Let's go back over to this one and let's change this fill to, I want to do like a dark gray. Okay, sure, whatevs. Okay, now comes the tricky part. How do I mask it? I bet you it's a simple scale. Let's see. Let's go back a little bit. I bet you this guy's just scaling it from the center. Yeah. Yeah, I bet you that's... I don't think there's any masking involved here. It's somehow growing out both ways. Okay, let's put my text in. New text layer. And the one side's going to say J. Okie dokie. And the color is going to be white. And I'm going to change the font. I want something sort of slanty. Italicized. Oh, I guess I could italicize anything though. Eris bold. Regular. Did that change? I can't even tell. White. Okay. That did nothing. Didn't change it whatsoever. Okay, let's go back to Eris. Bold ITC. Oh, because my caps lock is on. Change that. Change the color. Make it white. Okay. And let's bring the letters a little closer together. I just went the wrong way. Should be negative. Negative 25. Cool. Let's scale you up. And let's bring you over here. I still want it like more italicized. There you go. Sure. J. I'm going to go with the same Harrison just because. Okay, now I want to duplicate this one, and this one is going to be caps lock on. Harrison. J. Harrison. There you go. Slide this one over. V. No. J. Harrison. And slide you. Not bad. I'm going to scale this right box, I'm going to scale up a little bit. And I think if you just like, hold on, if I press S, yeah, it brings my scale right up. That's cool. Now I'm going to, is there a way to like group if I control? And is there like a, I know that there's a way like to, let's say Control G. Well, I can't tell if they're grouped or not anyway. Okay. This one and Control the right box. I want to make sure that these guys are aligned to the center. And I'm going to do the same thing with these two. Make sure they're aligned to the center. Now, I wish there was a way that I could align. Well, if everything's aligned to the center, then I should be able to do the same thing here, right? Sure. Cool. Oh, there is a way. There is a way to group. I wonder if this is it. If I'm linking parent whip, parent link. So if wait. Parent pick whip. Select the layer from which to inherit the transforms. Is this gonna? So if I whip this to the right box, it inherits what this one does. Is it sort of like grouping? Let's see. If I want it at, let's say, a second to be this size. So I'm going to key you here at scale. Now I'm going to bring it back to the beginning. I'm going to put the anchor point somewhere over here. Maybe right on this guy. Okay. Now, if I scale it down, I don't want to scale it. Maybe I do. Maybe I want to scale it to the center point here. Okay. Now, if I scale, that's shrinking though. That's not what I want. I want it to. I want the front to come back, so that might be. It might be a masking thing. Let's try position. Yeah, that's what it's going to have to be. It's going to have to be a mask because it goes from here and it flies out. But there's got to be some way to get these masks. All right, let's do it. Let's see if we can figure this one out. Okay, so here with the, if these two are tethered, can I go to my mask now and somehow do this? No, I can't. Do I need to pre-compose? I don't know. Because I know with the text, if I do this on the text, that shows the text and not. But I don't want to do that. I want to do the whole thing. Okay. All right. Not sure where to go here, guys. I have this so far. I want it to grow. Any tips? Free video editor already on my computer. Windows video editor. If you have it. Yeah. Yeah, I've never used. I do have Windows video editor. And there's like green screen and stuff like that on it. But yeah, I'll play around with it tonight and then we can. Those are my tutorials. My tutorials are really me just playing around with the program and trying to figure it out. So if you consider that a tutorial and you find it at all like beneficial or helpful, like follow along with me. And then when you find something, then cool, you could share it and we learn together. Okay. How am I going to get this guy to pop up? Let me mess around here. I'm going to create a... Let's create a new solid. But that's going to create not the right mask. An adjustment layer? What does adjustment layer do? All right, I've got my basic shapes here, and I have what I want to say. Now it's a matter of getting it to pop out from behind. How do I get it to pop out and keep this kind of look? I would think that it's some sort of masking. Okay, these two go together and those two go together. Can I somehow group? Guide layer, markers, blending mode, layer styles, effect. I don't think I want any effects. I want some way to group. Let's see. Let's go back. We're going to have to figure this one out. Group layers. Select multiple layers. Using either Shift or Control or Command, yep. Or label menu, select layer group command. From the main menu, choose layer pre-compose. Right. Yeah, that's what I thought. Grouping is called pre-composing. All right, so let's pre-compose my layers. I guess. I think. Let's watch this thing again. Do these layers look like they're pre-composed? Yeah, they come out together. Let's see if they're pre-composed. So if I select these two and I go to pre-compose layers. Where is it? And this one is called Harrison. Move all attributes to the new composition. True dat. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going for. Cool. Then I wonder if I can edit these masking points. Can you edit the masking points? There's got to be a way. I mean, whatever. Let's just make it bigger. There's got to be a way to do this. Mask path, mask feather, expansion, transform. There has to be a way to edit these points once they're... That moves the whole thing. Hey, whatever I just did. So those anchor points changed. Somehow those anchor points changed. Anyway, something like this doesn't really matter. It doesn't need to be perfect. What really matters is this side more than anything else, I think. Okay, cool. Now we are in business. Because I'm going to do the same thing that I sort of did yesterday is, let's go. Open up Harrison, and let's say that at 1 second, I'm going to mark this position, and then when I go back, I am going to have it disappear. Go over there. Okay, but now I need to do the same thing. I have to move my mask back. Oh, shoot. I need to do the same thing with my mask here, is mark my mask path. Now I'm going to come move this guy. Hey. Move this guy over. Okay. Back up to... Yeah. I think I'm doing this right, guys. This thing moves. But over here, I want my mask path to... No, I gotta switch those. I think I gotta switch these two. Oops. I gotta switch these two. Line that up there. Okay. Here, this one, my mask path. I don't need you so crazy. I need you over here, mask. And that means that this point is off. Come on. We're going to get this. Hey, look at that. It's like I'm learning something. Cool beans. Yeah. Okay, now I gotta do the same thing with J. So select these two. Control. We'll select both. Right click. Pre-compose. We're gonna call this J box. Okie dokie. Now, how did I do that? Okay, click on this one first. Let's see if we could do this a little bit faster. J-box. I'm going to go to the end here, and somehow... Can I shift these anchor points now? I don't need this so perfect. Oh, hey, look at that. Did you see that? No. Okay. Cool. Now what? Now I gotta go into... There's gotta be like an easier way to do this mask path and transform at the same time. Here and here. Now, oh, man. I think I went to the 1 second mark before. So let's mark mask path and position there. Now go back to the beginning, and I have to hold oh man. You see that? That's no bueno. Before I do that, I have to move my look at this. This anchor is all the way over there. At least like somehow try to center it. All right, let's go back. Now I'm gonna do mask path, position, slide it back. Slide you over there. Okay, those two are going. Yeah, Windows Video Editor. I haven't messed with it. There's like, if it's Windows 10 too, there's like a whole bunch of different, like there's like 3D animations and stuff like that. So there's already, I think there's like dinosaurs. I think there's like explosion footage and like all sorts of stuff in there already that you could, mess around with. But I never really played with it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, for like a Windows video editor, right? Okay, now let's go back to this mask path. And free. True dat. Free is the bee's knees. Okay, does that work? Dude! I think I got it. Let's go back to the beginning. And close that. And play. Boom. Oh, no. Now you know what I got to do? I got to add motion blur and that easy ease. So motion blur is easy. Let's turn motion blur on. And I think I just select all of these guys. F9 should easy ease. And do the same thing with this one. JBox is select all these guys. F9, easy ease you, and then come up here and do motion blur, and we should be good. Cool. Back to the beginning. Oh, I wonder if I can adjust the motion blur somehow. There's got to be a way, because it seems like, and it's going like super slow. I could adjust these. Oh man, is that gonna like be? Yeah. This should be easy enough. This should be easy enough, guys. Select both of these, and I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna select all these and start. Oh no. That's fine. That's fine. Close. Oh no, I want to keep them open because I want to make sure. Now again, I could have probably done all of these at the same time if I... There's got to be a way to like zoom out this window so I could see everything or stretch this guy up. Yeah, see? It would be easier to stretch those two up. Then I could have selected all of those keyframes at the same time to try to align them. How's that look? Okay, so they're on the same spot now. I don't like the motion blur. I think I'm going to turn motion blur off. I think it's too crazy. Yeah, way better. And maybe now it's a little too long. So again, if I bring this window up, and now I could select all these guys, and I don't know, is that a little better? Hey, something looked funny there. Yeah, there's something going on, funky going on with the mask or something here. You could barely tell, so whatever. Here. Now I want to stagger these. Oh no, let's select both of these guys and bring them back a little bit, so at least there's like a little bit of time in the beginning. There's something going on. Yeah, I don't know. There's something funky there that I don't like. Can't put my tongue on it. But watch, like the letters kind of start to appear. Yeah. Oh, maybe that's just the way that it's supposed to look. Here. Oh, you know what it is? It's because the S and the J are kind of coming in at the same time. It's because those letters are coming in at the same time. It looks a little funky. Whatevs. Oh, and then they go back in. Okay. All right. Let's say at like 3 seconds. No, at like 4 seconds. Okay, I think I could do this. let's open these guys back up. And we're going to... Oh, I really hope this works. All right, let's open these both back up. So now I'm going to copy and paste all of these. Copy, paste. It didn't paste. Here. Where are they pasting? Am I missing something? I want to take these and I want to copy them. Copy you. Now go into Harrison and paste you. Yeah, now they showed up. Although something weird is... That's not cool. That's weird. Because then I was thinking that these were going to... Why is it... It's creating a totally separate mask here, which is unbelievably odd to me. Okay. Can I copy you? And paste you here? Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. It won't let me copy them all at the same time. So this is at 3:15. That's at 4. So I'm going to switch these two. Put this one at 4. This one's going to be at 3:15. 3:12. 3:13. 14. 15. 3:15. This one's at 4. Do the same thing here. Copy. If I paste you. And do the same thing, but switch you. So 3:15 and 4. Did it go back? Hey-o. Okay. For some reason, the mask path does not copy the same way that the positioning will copy. So 3:15, 4. And same thing here. Control copy. Control paste. I wish there was like a shortcut to like just move these two at the same time. Just a switcheroo is what I would call that one. The switcheroo key shortcut. Now they should go back in. Cool. Let's play. We'll drop this guy down. And here we go. Bam, goes in. Bam, goes out. Yeah, boy. So there you have it. Now you have your lower third. It's a little big. So I would figure out how would I like just scale these without like, you know, say even when I move it, the position, what just happened? Even when I move it, the positioning changes because everything is on like the keyframes are marked now. So I have to figure out how to like turn the keyframes off and reposition it, scale it, and then bring it back in. It's all going to be wonky. But there you have it. Cool. Zoom in. Come out. J. Harrison. Oh, you know what I could do? I bet you this is how you do it. Okay, so now that I have everything that I want, if I, let's stop, Control, and go to pre-compose, right? Can I pre-compose both these guys? Pre-compose you now. And we'll call this, I don't know, zoom, I don't know, whatever, lower third. Now that it's pre-composed, I can go in here and without messing with any keyframes, go into my transform. Actually, if you just click S for scale, right? Now I can scale her down. Then I can reposition you. Bam. That should work. Cool. I wonder if you can un-pre-compose. That's a really interesting one. Okay, so if I wanted to like quote unquote unprecompose, I would probably, before I precompose, I would make duplicates of both layers, just so I had like copies of the layers. Then I would precompose my copies, so that way I didn't affect the original work that I did here. Precompose my copies, and then I would just turn off the original work so I could always go back in if I wanted to and make some sort of changes and edits. Do I have that right? Any After Effects pros here? There you go. Jay Harrison. There I am. Now what would be really cool is, okay, let's go to, okay, so that's, let me see. So I have this lower third pre-composition. I'm going to save this. Man, it's so late. All right, I'm going to come back because it's almost 11:30. I'm going to get a little break in. I'll be back with you guys a little later, and we'll mess around with this a little bit more. Okay? Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys soon.